Okay guys, this is a real quick update. It's 5:30 in the evening. I've washed the boat down, got it cleaned up, and I had a video I posted, actually two earlier, asking what the opinion is about using body putty on the finish and then over primer. And this is what I was going to do. Whoops. This is what I was going to do over here, thinking I knew what I was doing. So I primed this whole side down, thinking I'd maybe come back with putty to fill all this up here. Okay, so that being said, that's not going to happen. This, if I want to clean it up, now will have to be sanded down to the epoxy again. And what I've done here is Jason got onto the YouTube, checking it out, and he kindly left a message. Now he said, do not use body filler, it holds water. Okay, I'm not going to argue with him. So what I came out here is he suggested to do, of course, is to use sawdust, mix it into the epoxy, and it sands out really nice, supposedly. So I ran out here after reading his comment, and I did that. I took 2 shots of epoxy and 1 shot of hardener, and I mixed it up, almost a peanut butter density. Now this is what I've done here. Now it's cleaned up a bit since I put it on. I think it's just settling, but it's a little, I find the product rough, but you can see here some of the wood chips are creating lines here. But I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about filling. Okay, now my biggest scare here is that I'll have to sit here for 4 hours and try to sand it out. He says it sands out pretty decent, and I am presuming because the sawdust is in it, it allows it to sand easy. So I filled up a section of holes, screw holes, here. I tried to clean up a couple of dimples in here, more screw holes down here, and there was a void in here, you know, the overlap, and it only took so much, so I may have to go over it a second time. Okay, Jason, so I'm giving your suggestion a shot right here. I just happen to have sunshine coming in this one strip. The sun's going down here slowly, and hopefully it'll help kick it, but I won't be able to touch it till tomorrow. So actually, holy smoke, yeah, I'm home by 8:30 tomorrow, so there's still some daylight. I'll come out here with 80 grit and see if it'll touch it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, Jason, so thank you very much for leaving the suggestion. I had that feeling I may have to do it this way anyway, but I just needed somebody's opinion to reinforce that reality. So I don't know how well this is going to work, but Jason, I'm trying it. I'll have to come back with another coat. I can see there's areas here that isn't quite filled. I may have to mix it up a little looser. It may have been too thick, but it did spread okay. Okay, guys, so Jason, thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for the heads up. I'm trying it. This is very fine sawdust. I'd go and get the can, but I just thought I'd get my phone and do a small review on this. But y'all know what sawdust looks like, and it's powder. It's really fine stuff. I sifted it out during last winter, collected all my sawdusts. I sat there with a piece of screen and sifted it all out, so it's not bad. Okay, so I've done this section here. This is about 1.5 to 2 feet wide. You can see what it is all the way to the bottom. And I'll be out here maybe tomorrow night, and I'm going to give this a sand, because the last thing I want to do is spend 3 days standing here sanding this out. I just don't have 3 days to sand this out. Now, you can see I got a rut here, right there. So theoretically, I would just want to mud it in here and mud it in there, and then sand it out to keep that transition smoother. You see that there? Yeah, that's what I want to get rid of. So I think the fastest way, now here's another one here, look at that, you can see this one. This is almost a couple of mil thick. This is almost 0 here. So I just want to just smoothen that transition out so you don't see that line after it's painted. So I think everyone knows where I'm going with this. So here's a little side shot of this. It almost looks like it's settling. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to post this right away. Jason, thank you very much. I'm giving it a shot. Thank you. I will let everyone see the results as soon as I finish sending it out and an idea how long it took me, or should I say takes me.